What up, y'all? It's PBJ back at it again with another video. So, about a month ago, Gripzilla hit me up, basically saying, saw your channel, like you to try out some of these, arm wrestling handles of ours. Just do a little honest review for us, and we'll send them to you for free. Now, when I tell you I was in complete shock when I saw this message, because nothing like this has ever happened to me before. No other company or anything like that has ever reached out to me before. Like y'all, in the past, I've talked about it before. I hope one day, I could get a sponsorship of some kind from somebody, because that would be super cool. That's like every content creator's dream right there, right? And unfortunately, I've been slacking a lot. A lot of stuff has happened in my life recently, and essentially I've slacked, and I got this in the mail. Okay, this is a very special box from Gripzilla. I got it a couple weeks ago, but because of life events, I have not opened it yet, and I wanted to save it for this video. I wanted this to be an unboxing and an honest review of what they sent me. So, just want to say, sorry this took so long, Gripzilla. Usually I'm a lot more punctual about these kind of things, but life just kind of happens. But I'm very excited to give my honest review. You all know I always speak the truth, and I always keep it real. And honestly, I'm probably gonna need scissors or something for this, or maybe I can just pull the tape off right here. But yeah, y'all. So this is about to be some arm wrestling handles inside of this box right here. I'm so hyped right now. Okay, you don't even know how surreal it was for them to hit me up, and this is about to be so cool. Unboxing. All right, let's see. Okay, boom. Okay, this is the inside of the box here. Ooh, they got wrapping paper around it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look at this right now. Oh my goodness. Let me move this out the way. Gripzilla. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, it's got a back on it. Let's see. Easily attached to cable machine, dumbbells, or barbell. What's cool about this handle? Finally, an updated, relevant, and easy to use tool to improve your gripping and arm wrestling skills. The mold is shaped exactly like a human hand, which, let me say something about this right now, based on seeing what it actually is. A lot of people don't a lot of people like to use machines and stuff like that for arm wrestling. I'm actually a bit unique on that, because my philosophy on arm wrestling is the same as John Brzezink's, where I literally just arm wrestle. I arm wrestle all the time. I'll go to the park and I'll arm wrestle. I'll arm wrestle at work. I'll arm wrestle. Literally wherever I can arm wrestle, I arm wrestle. And I more so use things pronation with a weight and stuff like that for rehabilitation of my arm, and mostly my brachialis tendon. And whenever it's inflamed, and that really, it helps me get stronger and get blood in there. You know what I'm saying? And, for me, I personally just like to do it mostly in the arm wrestling. So for me, this is an even more so addition to that, because I'm going to be able to feel something that's very similar to an actual match. The closer you can get to emulating an actual arm wrestling match, the better. So the fact already that this has hand-shaped handles, I'm liking that a lot. So without further ado, let's open it up. Oh, these actually got some weight to them. I'm actually surprised. I almost dropped it. So we'll put this off in the back right there. Follow us. All right, I'm gonna shout them out right now. Follow Gripzilla, y'all. All right, that's a free shout out on my channel. Not that they needed it, but wow. So I'm guessing. Let's see here. See, I don't really use stuff like this often, so I'm guessing that Yeah, let me open this up and then see what's happening with this. No delivery. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, it's like rubbery. Like I kind of expected it to be like other arm wrestling handles that I've seen where they're like very like rough feeling. You know what I mean? And they're very like, how do I put it? Like they kind of hurt your hand. You know what I mean? Like there's some of those arm wrestling like I don't know if it's the Mazurenko ones that I felt before or they're like the ones with like the jagged edges kind of and they're like cone shaped and those I've tried before at other people's places. But I did not expect these to be so like so I assume that's how you grip it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I assume I put my thumb through this and this is like it's like emulating a hand. And I didn't expect it to be so comfortable. Like that's actually pretty nice. I didn't expect it to be so rubbery. I expected it to be like those other ones that hurt your hand. I'm assuming this is how you grip it, y'all. Listen, I don't use these, okay? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a way to attach this to like a band or a dumbbell or something. And I'm gonna show y'all this in like practicality here so that it's like I can give y'all a full review of the use of the tools to see if this is something that's actually worth your time to get or not. All right, y'all. So here I am in my room here. I got my pull-up bar. I got this nice light band that I like to use for pretty much anything really. And I've realized I can take this handle and I can pretty much take my band and just stick it right in there. Just nicely done. And voila. And right here I have an arm wrestling handle. Now let me tell you, this is actually really cool because I've never had anything like this. So off camera a little bit, I just sat there like doing like things like this and just like going like kind of all out with it. And one thing I noticed like right away is the way that this is designed, basically it doesn't like slip out. I mean, unless you're trying to, intentionally get it out of there. But like for the most part, like I was sitting there like off camera, I was like going like this. Like you saw me just now, like I put this in here, right? And it stays in there. Like I literally do this. And it like moves around a little bit in there if I'm super aggressive. But like for the most part, it's super nice. I don't have to worry about it like just flinging out and the band hitting my face or something. Like I'm literally just sitting here using this. And let me say, this is like, the fact that it's like a hand is so nice because I'm always preaching to y'all, talking about how arm wrestling is the key, right? That's how you're gonna get everything you need. But if you have something that's so similar, like I'll tell you, nothing's better than actually arm wrestling, right? So actually arm wrestling is gonna be your foundation for all your strength and everything like that. But things like this are definitely gonna help you supplement that because you're gonna be able to practice. It's like this saying I heard, okay? Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. And that's how I feel about a handle like this. And a handle like this, it feels right. Like I don't want to sound like I'm lying because like I feel nervous because it sounds like I'm lying, but I'm really not. Like this, it's actually nice. I'm telling you, it's actually nice. Like this, so you're able to do pretty much all your fundamentals with this. And like you can see the way I'm gripping it. I'm just using the right arm right now, but I'm able to do this. And for me, I'm just using a light band just to get some blood in there, make the arm feel good. I've been arm wrestling a lot recently. And what's nice is it's got like this cover here because usually I have like a kind of a nitpick. Whenever I'm like doing something with the band, like without anything like that, the band's always like hitting my hand and it's kind of annoying because it kind of takes away from the movement I'm doing. And it's like one of those things that kind of like those other handles I told you about, how the handles are so like jagged, like rough feeling that it like hurts your hand. And I feel like it takes away from the training part of it because you're like hurting yourself more than, it's like counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? So I put this in here, and this is so like, can you see like how soft this is? Like, look at how smooth it is and how soft it is. Like, you would have to like, I don't know what you'd have to do to make this painful. Okay, you're messing up if you found a way to make this painful. Okay, but the point is that it really feels like I'm gripping up with a hand. Like, it really does. Like, I can do a top roll. You know, I can do a little bit of hook, kind of really get in there with it. My favorite is just to go like this though, just straight cup. And you know, I also feel like it's taken away my pronation a little bit, so I have to keep my pronation intact. Because the way I have the band set up, I have it set up on kind of a higher angle there. So it's really like, it's amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like very nice. Like, usually I never have anything like this. And so having something like this I'm definitely gonna use this, all right? Like, I'm telling you right now, it's nice. So what do I have to say in conclusion? Well, before I make my conclusion, I don't really have any dumbbells that aren't like super thick, because like this dumbbell right here, I was gonna put this around it, but the issue kind of comes in because one, this dumbbell, it's like weird. It doesn't like fully fit into my dumbbell. But these are like not usual dumbbells. Those are like thick dumbbells, and I prefer to always get thick dumbbells and like thick, like my pull-up bar is very thick, and that's to work my fingers for arm wrestling. And one thing I must say too is the curve on the thumb, like it really feels like a real thumb. Like when you grip up like that, it literally feels like somebody's thumb. Like you're really gripping up with somebody's thumb, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I noticed. But my conclusion on this, is this something that you absolutely need in order to become a great arm wrestler? And I'm going to say no. You do not need something like this, and I'm always going to preach this, that I got really good at arm wrestling when I started doing pull-ups. When I dedicated myself to doing pull-ups, I believe they're the greatest exercise of all time. And I believe that if you truly want to get good at arm wrestling, pull-ups are a must, okay? They use everything you use in arm wrestling. You can do any grip of the pull-up and it'll help you just as much. And if you use a thick bar, that's even better, because then it attacks your fingers too. Now with something like this, would I recommend you get this if your purpose is to help your arm wrestling, get blood in there, rehabilitate, get stronger? Would I say this is a product you go to? I would say so. And the reason I would say so is because a lot of those handles have like one purpose, right? Like you'll see like pronation handles and you see all these different things. This is an all-use handle. So you're spending the least amount of money and you get something that can do anything because it's just like a hand. Does that make sense? The more it is like a hand, the more that you're going to be closer to actually arm wrestling. And this is what's obviously going to take you to the top, is the closer you are to actually arm wrestling. Now, what would I rate this product? In terms of what it's supposed to be used for and what I felt just now, I would definitely give this, because like I said, you have to keep this also with a grain of salt, that I've never really used other handles besides a couple, and this was years ago, that I'm talking about these like rough handles that I tried at people's houses. Those I did not like. This, I could use this every day. Like for real, I could use this every day. And when I say that, I mean it. Like, I don't think this could do me any pain. I think this would only help me. So in terms of what it's used for and how it's used and how they have portrayed what is used, I have not found anything better than this. In my opinion, this is going to be your gold standard of an arm wrestling tool. Now, I personally am going to have to give this a 10 out of 10 because this right here, this hand-shaped tool right here, it will do everything you need it to do, and it's soft. Why would I give it anything less if it does everything it needs to do and it's soft, so it's not going to hurt your hand? And you can put it on literally anything because it's a handle, right? You can put it on a dumbbell if it's skinny enough. Like I said, mine are different dumbbells, but you can put it on a band. I don't have like a cable machine, you know what I mean? So most people, like they have like a pulley system, and they use that with weights. But I prefer just bands because I don't have all that room. You see my pull-up bar; it takes up most of the space in my room. But yeah, so my honest review, Gripzilla. This is a great handle, great product. Like this, it's nice. I gotta say. I just want to say a big shout out to Gripzilla. Maybe if this video gets enough views and support and everything like that, maybe Gripzilla will hit me up for more collabs. Maybe they'll even sponsor me, like that one guy I saw on there. I think his name's like Fly Sky. He's the guy that does like the one finger, like one-handed push-ups and like crazy stuff like that. So maybe, if possible, I will do more honest reviews, and hopefully this all goes good. Please share this video around with everybody that you can so that maybe you can help your boy out. It would help me out a lot, and I'd appreciate it very much. So Gripzilla is a great product you got here, man. You should be proud. And yeah, with all that being said, hope this video touched your heart. I hope it resonated with you. I hope that you make an educated and informed decision on whether or not you want to get this. Would I personally recommend it? Yes, I would. So with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe. And those 2 words I say at the end of every single video. Stay jacked. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.